Hey YouTube family, this is Queen Renee coming at you from Queen Speaks. I am going to be doing another video today about a mother that once again has taken the life of her child. So, just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. This is my channel where I do commentary on newsworthy things that I deem as newsworthy, and I want to give my thoughts on those. And so, at this time, I am going to read my Fair Use Act because I am going to be reading to you an article from a news publication. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All right, so that's that. So we're going to get on into the story because I'm not going to be before you long. It's going to be a quick in and out. So give me just a second to pull up all my little notes here. Okay, so this little what I'm going to read from is from Oxygen, the crime news. So Texas mother who dressed life-size doll as her dead toddler, sentenced to 20 years in prison. Tia Tiaundra, Tiaundra. I think it's Tiaundra. Actually, I believe that's how it's pronounced, Tiaundra, but not really sure. But I think it's Tiaundra Christon. Christian. She is believed to have dressed up a doll to look like her daughter in order to cover up the girl's death. And this article was written by Dorian Ginger. So, a Texas mother who was sentenced to 20 years in prison last week after a jury found her guilty of dumping her daughter's corpse in a lake also created and carried around a life-size doll that resembled her dead toddler, according to Texas District Attorney. Now, first of all, who does that? So, she killed the baby, dumped the baby into the lake, and then went so far as to get a life-size doll and dress it like your child. Anyway, so Tiaundra Christon, 21, was found guilty of tampering with a human corpse in 2018 in the 2018 death of her 2-year-old daughter, Hazana. I believe that's how you say that. Hazana, Hazana Anderson, Hazana. According to Click to Houston, she pleaded not guilty to charges. Her trial began December 8th, and she was found guilty after 20 minutes of jury deliberation, the outlet reported. Hazana Anderson died in a Houston hotel room while Christian brought her to visit her boyfriend and co-defendant, Kenny Hewitt. Okay. Oh, visit her boyfriend. Okay, never mind. Because I was going to say, where did she get the last name Anderson? But just because he was her boyfriend doesn't mean that he was the child's father. Okay, moving on. The girl's death was not reported, and the Texas mother called emergency dispatchers on October 28, 2018, claiming that her daughter had gone missing in Gabbard Park, a city park in College Station, Texas. Later, as investigators in College Station looked into the case, they found a life-size doll in the garbage near where Christian had parked her car. The doll had been outfitted with clothes that were the exact match of what Christian described her daughter as wearing when she reported her missing. Now that shows how young and stupid and dumb she is. Because first of all, you throw the doll that you have dressed just like your child in the garbage can. In the clothes, mind you, that you told the police that she was wearing when she went missing. Okay. Friends said in the time period that was later discovered to be just after the toddler's death, they seen Christian carting around what they thought was her daughter. Surveillance footage also captured Christian carrying the doll in a Walmart parking lot. Galveston County Criminal District Attorney Jack Rhodey said in the news release that when she returned to College Station, Christian created and carried the doll around with her, pretending it was her baby. Click to Houston reported. Now, Christian later admitted that Hazana, who she reportedly said had physical signs of sexual abuse, died in a Houston hotel room. KHOU reported that Christian confessed that the couple threw the toddler's body in the lake in Galveston County. Okay, so she admitted that the child had physical signs of sexual assault. So who did the sexual assault? Her, the boyfriend? Where did the sexual assault come in here? And then they say that Hazana had been beaten with a belt until she lost consciousness. Click to Houston reported she was then placed in a bathtub and later burnt with a hairdryer before the couple dumped her body in the lake. Okay. Okay. I'm just a little bit confused because it says that this ratchet whore of a mother, I'm sorry, she is what she is, but this little ratchet female says that the child had shown physical signs of sexual assault, and then they beat her with a belt until she lost consciousness. Now, that mind you, this baby is 2. So you beat this child with a belt until she lost consciousness, and then you put her in the bathtub. And after you took her out the bathtub, you later burnt her with a hairdryer. before you dumped her body in the lake? Was she dead before when you put her in the bathtub? Was she dead before you burnt her body with a hairdryer? What are you doing all of that for? You had already beat her until she was unconscious. You had already allowed yourself or somebody else to sexually abuse this child. So what more were you trying to gain from the bathtub and the hairdryer? I'm just my mind I can't wrap my mind around what they were trying to accomplish here, what the reasonings behind all of this was. Because she says that they beat her with the belt until she lost consciousness, but she never said that this child was dead throughout all these acts. Never said that what did they do before they dumped her body in the lake to kill her, or was she already dead once they beat her with the belt? People like this, I have absolutely no sympathy for, and I hope when she reaches prison, if she's not already there, that they put her in general population. I know she's young. I know she's only 21, but I don't really care. I hope that she goes to general population, and I hope that the women in there know what she's done, because she needs to be dealt with. And I'll just leave it at that. So the young girl's remains were later recovered about 140 miles away from where Christian had reported the girl missing. Police said that the child's cause of death was undetermined by medical examiners. Click to Houston reported. Now, Christian was also fined $10,000. She will be eligible for parole after serving at least 15% of her 20-year sentence. In November, Hewitt pleaded guilty and was handed the maximum sentence of 20 years in prison related to the child's death. Click to Houston reported. So the boyfriend pled guilty and took the maximum sentence of 20 years without a trial. But this old trifling mother decided to take it to court and waste the taxpayer monies to try this freaking case when you knew you were guilty. I think she thought possibly that she was Casey and white. See, some white women like Casey get away with killing their kids and dumping their bodies or here or there, making up lies and excuses as to why come they don't know where their kids is at and all that type of foolishness. But only white women get away with that type of shit. She forgot she was black. Um, and Karma is a mother. So I really hope this girl gets what she deserves when she goes into prison. Because 20 years of sitting in a prison cell ain't good enough for what they did to this baby. But anyway, if you like this story, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Um, I was thinking I'll be loading up videos at least once a week, but I'm hoping to get more than be able to put up a video more than once a week, um, for you guys. So, thank you again for joining my channel. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I also do have another channel that I have that's called Queen Renee. And on that channel, I will do openings. I may do a mukbang. I may do Black History events, little known Black History events, just depending on how I feel and what's going on. So, I do want to thank you again for being on my channel. If you made it this far, blessings go out to you. And please like, share, and subscribe. And you all have a wonderful day.